so good to see you again. Today we'll be watching the reaction video to the India Global Future Superpower. Actually, I really cannot wait to see this video. I'm super excited for this one, and let's check out some facts about India before watching this one. I don't know if you know it, but actually India is the wettest inhabited place on Earth. Meghalaya village has won the Guinness World Record title for the wettest place on Earth with about 11,870 milliliters of rain annually. The monsoon season lasts 6 months, so make sure you pack an umbrella. But like, actually, whoa, I'm super shocked. Like, I didn't think so. Actually, it could be like, rain. This fact, I also didn't know that like India was the first country to mine diamonds. That's actually really something so cool. From the 4th century BC for around 1000 years, India was the only source of diamonds in the world. Oh my gosh, like super proud. Like this country, it's really something so special. The original diamonds were found in Krishna River Delta. And the 18th century, more diamonds deposits were discovered in Brazil and soon after South Africa, adding to the market of diamonds. But like India was the first. Whoa. One last fact, this thing has shocked me a lot actually, that like in a village with no locks and doors, like this could be like the safest on our village. Oh my gosh, what? This one is like truly interesting. The village of Shani, Singapore is famous for not having door and lock on a single house. Beyond that, there has not been a recording of a criminal act for almost 400 years. Oh my gosh, what? Many people think that the shared vulnerability has created a neighborly trust between the residents, which has formed a protection stronger than a deadbolt of a gate. Oh my gosh, whoa. Those people, like, whoa. Like, they're creating, like, the society that, like, in Europe, it's actually unbelievable to, like, have a village like this without doors and locks. What? Oh my gosh, yeah. This must be something. I really want to visit this village once I'm gonna come to India for sure. Start watching if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe this channel and to watch other videos. They're all like pretty amazing. Let's start watching. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited for this one. So much.
India is quickly transforming into a global superpower. For
Like
thousands of years,
really
India
amazing.
has been a center for human civilization, a heart for trade, religion, history, and culture. The subcontinent has hosted some of the largest empires in history, who exerted influence throughout the continent and beyond. However, for much of the 19th and 20th centuries, India lacked global influence. Divided among many empires and kingdoms, it was unable to unite. Then, on August 15th, 1947, India was granted independence from the United Kingdom.
That was really the big
along
day.
with neighboring Pakistan. However, just 2 months later, armed conflict broke out between the religiously divided nations in the region of Kashmir. Over the next 25 years, India and Pakistan fought in 2 more wars. This conflict, combined with excessive government regulations on the economy, limited development. Then, in 1991, the Indian government began a massive economic
like India,
liberalization
I have to visit
program.
this place.
Import tariffs and taxes were reduced, while markets were
deregulated.
deregulated. This policy brought in massive amounts of foreign investment, boosting the country's industrial and service sectors. From 1991 to 2019, India's GDP by purchasing power parity increased 770%.
Whoa, that's really
from
something.
1.1 to 9.56 trillion US dollars.
Gosh.
Meanwhile, India's population soared. Since 1960, India's population has increased 209%, from 450 million to 1.39 billion people in 2021. Over the coming decades, this population growth will continue. By 2027, India's population is projected to surpass China's, making it the most populous country in the world. And by 2050, its population is projected to reach 1.64 billion people. This growth will keep India young and its labor force large. Over the next 30 years, while China, the US, and Europe's labor forces decline, India's will grow, providing a major economic advantage. In fact, by 2050, India's GDP by PPP is projected to pass the US's to $43.2 trillion US dollars, making it the second largest economy in the world after China. This growth
That's
will boost
impressive.
the country's GDP per capita. By 2050, it's projected to reach $26,000, nearly 4 times its value in 2019. This is a little less than Russia's today. However, India's economic growth is not guaranteed. Currently, the country's infrastructure, which is key to attracting investment and fueling further development, is largely inadequate. To improve its infrastructure, attract investment, and foster economic growth, India is pursuing many large-scale megaprojects. The first is the $90 billion Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, a massive infrastructure corridor currently under construction.
No, but
It
like
will
India
have
has
rail
really huge
lines,
potential
airports,
actually to
highways,
grow.
smart cities, power
Whoa.
projects, and ports. After this is complete, India hopes to develop several more corridors
Oh my gosh,
between
the
Amritsar,
views.
Delhi, and Kolkata, Mumbai and Bengaluru, Bengaluru and Chennai and Visakhapatnam. These corridors, along with other projects, will form a golden quadrilateral of infrastructure between the megacities of Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. In addition to its corridors, India is pursuing a $75 billion national road and highways program called Bharatmala. The Delhi-Mumbai, Delhi-Amritsar-Katra, and Ganga expressways, along with the Char Dham Highway, are part of this initiative. Along with this, India has created Sagarmala, a $116 billion program to build new megaports, improve the current ones, and establish 14 coastal economic zones.
That's
The
really a
Trivandrum
lot.
International Seaport, which is under construction on the country's southern tip, is part of this program. Along with infrastructure,
Gosh, that's
India is
real, like,
constructing new cities to attract
so many cars
investment.
involved.
In the state of Gujarat, it is building Dholara and Gift City,
Whoa.
2 brand new greenfield
Those
smart
cities I also
cities.
want to see
Meanwhile,
lots.
it is continuously developing
high-tech
Navi
cities.
Mumbai, where it is
Yeah.
building a $2.2 billion international airport.
Ooh.
Hopefully, these mega projects and smaller ones will successfully attract investment and boost economic growth,
Yeah,
making
I hope
India
so, like,
a
really
global
much.
economic powerhouse. In addition to its infrastructure mega projects,
But,
India
like, the
has
nature
several
that you
major
have in India
advantages
is, like,
that will help lift
incredible
it
to me.
to superpower status. First of all, its shape naturally provides the country with lots of coastline. Almost
That's
all of the
true.
country is within 1,000 kilometers of ocean. This natural advantage improves the efficiency of getting goods to port. In addition, India's vast coastline strategically sits along one of the world's busiest shipping routes.
That's
This
perfect.
situation brings plenty of business to its already existent ports and will do so for its new trade hubs and smart cities. Furthermore, India now serves as the largest democracy in the world, right in the center of Asia. Because of this, it is able to
Super
politically
great.
influence both countries in the Middle East and Southeast Asia, along with China, while garnering the political support of other world democracies. Throughout the past decade, India has improved its ties with other major democracies around
That's also,
the
like,
world,
very important.
including with the US and many European nations. During this time, it has also worked to develop friendly ties with China and has tried to improve relations with Pakistan. And since
that's
Narendra
gonna help
Modi
them a
became
lot.
Prime Minister in 2014, India has increased its assertiveness and leadership in foreign affairs. It has openly challenged China on disputes in the South China Sea, has increased its aid and interference in
Oh my
other
gosh.
countries, and has publicly expressed its opinions on international events. In the
Ooh.
future, India will almost certainly increase its assertiveness in foreign politics. While
So
India's
good.
political influence expands, its military will grow. For the last 3 decades, India has kept its defense spending budget at around 2.5% of its GDP. Because of this, India's defense budget has skyrocketed along with its economy. In 2019, it spent $71.7 billion on its military, almost double its budget
Oh
a
my
decade
gosh,
before.
that's a lot
Nowadays,
of money.
it has the 3rd largest defense budget in the world, behind the US and China. And according to the Global Firepower Index, in 2021, India has the fourth strongest military in the
Yeah, that's
world.
also like very
Behind
important
China,
for the country.
it has the second
like,
highest amount of available manpower and the second most active personnel in the world.
oh my gosh.
It also has the fourth strongest air and land forces and the ninth strongest naval force.
That's-
India is already a global military power. If
yeah,
it keeps
definitely.
bolstering its armed forces, it will soon be a military superpower. While India's political and military
truly.
influences expand, its technological and cultural influences will do the same. India's space
Yeah.
agency, ISRO, is the ninth largest in the world and is quickly advancing. It has sent 2 unmanned spacecraft to the moon and owns one of
That's
the
really
8 operational
great.
satellites orbiting Mars.
Unbelievable, like
In
how
late
much India has
2021, it will
potential.
launch Chandrayaan 3, which will hopefully land a rover on the moon. Currently, it is developing a crewed orbital spacecraft and other satellites to study Mars, Venus, and the Sun. Like India's defense budget, ISRO's budget is also increasing rapidly. In the future, India will certainly be a major player in space exploration. In addition, India is participating in other
We're
technology
all waiting for
sectors.
this moment, like
It is part
so
of the
much.
ITER program for nuclear fusion and is helping advance biotechnology, IT, the medical field, and many other technologies. Lastly, India's cultural influence is expanding. The Indian film
holy
industry,
take me there, I
Bollywood,
wanna be
is
there
the
so
largest in the world by box office revenue and tickets sold. Not only is it popular in India, its movies are attracting millions globally, especially in Africa. In addition, Indian cuisine, music, festivities, and fashion
Like
have
your
all found
culture is
expanding
really
global
something
markets.
so incredible.
This cultural influence is also being spread by India's overseas population. India
Like,
has
the
the
much love
largest
you have in
overseas
yourself, it's,
population
like,
in the world,
really something
with
beautiful.
32 million people of Indian origin living abroad. Many of these individuals have found success, forming strong bridges and links. In the UK and the US, they are the highest income ethnic demographic. In the future, India's overseas population will continue to spread its culture. Finally, not only are Indian people going to foreign countries, foreign people are going to India. In 2018, 17.4 million tourists visited the
It's
country.
actually really a
This
lot.
is still relatively low, making
Taj
India
Mahal
the
that I really wanna
23rd most
visit.
popular tourist destination in the world. However, with a rich history and
Those
beautiful
monuments.
sites, tourism is growing
Oh my
rapidly.
gosh. So
In
jaw-dropping.
2018, India received over 3 times as many tourists as a decade before. By 2028,
really
it's projected
nice.
that India will receive 30.5 million tourists, almost double 2018.
Whoa.
These tourists will contribute to the economy and absorb the nation's rich culture,
Nice.
spreading India's
Their
global
festivals are
influence.
like really mind blowing.
Despite all these
I
optimistic
wish we had
trends
same
and
ones here
predictions,
actually.
India still has some major problems to overcome. First of all, climate change presents a huge threat. India has the highest solar ton. For comparison, the United States has the second highest cost at $48. In India, global warming is increasing the frequency of heat waves, and sea level
this
rise
is
will
something
flood
really
coastlines,
bad, actually.
especially in West Bengal, Odisha, and Gujarat. Extreme precipitation events are becoming more common, and the monsoon is shifting. Lastly, air pollution is creating major health issues. Another issue is overpopulation.
Yeah, this
If
one is
managed
also,
poorly,
like, really
India's
difficult to
population
overcome.
growth could increase poverty and unemployment while decreasing food security. Furthermore,
Definitely.
terrorism is a threat. According to the Global Terrorism Index, in 2020, India was the 8th most impacted country in the world by terrorism. The country's north and northeastern regions are repeatedly attacked by Islamic groups in
Something
Kashmir,
very, very
Sikh
bad.
separatists in Punjab, and secessionist groups in Assam. Although terrorism has decreased in recent years, it still serves as a threat to Indian people and a deterrent for tourism.
I hope it's
Another
gonna keep
issue
going
is
so
social
actually.
division. The nation is still fighting to remove the legacy of its centuries-old caste system. Currently, many lower caste individuals
would help
lack
a lot.
education and economic opportunities. On top of all this, India is now dealing with the coronavirus, which has caused an estimated 155,000 deaths as of
Lot.
February 2021 and decreased the Indian GDP by 8% in 2020. And still, India has border disputes with China and Pakistan. During the summer of 2020, the Chinese and Indian militaries engaged in skirmishes near the country's disputed border.
That's also
Lastly,
like
massive protests have broken out against 3 farm acts passed by the Indian parliament. This, combined with growing ethnic and religious division, threatens the country's stability. Despite all these issues, India is developing quickly. India's economy, military, and cultural and political influences are expanding, setting it up for global superpower status. What do you think? Will India become a global superpower? Let's talk about it in the comments below.
Whoa, oh my gosh, this video was actually really something incredible. I really enjoyed it, like totally. I think like India will become like, you know, the potential like superpower, the global superpower, because like it has actually everything that it's needed. Just like the overpopulation, I think it's like the hugest problem for now actually to overcome. The corona like ain't helping too, like as it was said actually, because like it has like brought like a lot of deaths. Yeah, it's actually like once the country have to like, you know, like deal with something else actually than the normal problems, then like also like the GDP has also like shrank. So yeah, its economy, it's for sure gonna be growing, and like the superpower that it has actually, it's something incredible, like how much, you know, effort, money, and people are already like in there, and like all the rockets sent and everything is like, you know, moving like so fluently forward. So yeah, it's really something. India really will beat everybody like at the end, and yeah, I truly believe it's gonna happen soon actually. Just like there are some things like as in like in every economy to like overcome, but I think actually also like the people like in India, like you're very lovely. Like your culture, it's actually like so versatile. And the people are like, you know, have really beautiful souls. It's like something that's gonna help you like create the country like as it already like helped, like, you know, so loving one. It's like happening so rare. And like also like your culture, you have like so many beautiful festivals, as like we saw in this video, like the Holi for sure I have to visit, and so many other ones actually, like Diwali and all. Like those are the things that like you cannot miss. Like the monuments that you have, they're also like, you know, I have never seen like such amazing monuments like on the photos or like in reality, never actually. This is the thing that like you cannot miss, like also from the tourism. After this like all corona ends and everything, India earn a lot of money actually, because they really have like things to like see. Like this country, it's like really something so perfect. It was actually not to describe, like I totally like enjoyed like all the parts of it. Like India really has huge potential that they will use with the superpower and power and all. Like they really know what they're doing and they're going like forward. I really hope for the best for India. Like this country really deserves everything and more. And yeah, I really enjoyed this video a lot. Know in the comments below like what are the most like wonderful facts that you know about India, and also like what are the most beautiful places in India I really want to visit. I'm really waiting for your advices what to see first. And so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment my channel. Please let me know which upcoming videos you want to see next. Take care, bye, have a nice day.